I believe you've been enjoying the episode so far. I am Wisdom Kwame Nuokpo, the author of the book, The Value of the Weaker Arm, Leveraging Limitations for Extraordinary Leadership. If you happen to lose an opportunity because someone felt that you're not ready for a role, or somebody told you were part qualified, or even you were not qualified for the role, don't worry, don't give up. You are at the right place, because this is why we are here. Our mission is simple: to help you leverage off your limitations for extraordinary leadership. Today, we'll be looking at some concepts in our book again. For some time now, we've been looking at the concept of knowing your staff. And today we'll be continuing with some of the practical ways of knowing your staff. And today we'll be looking at two practical concepts. The first one is the Competency Matrix. You know the competencies of your staff. What are they good at? What are they really, really good at? And then we'll also be looking at the language of appreciation. Just like we have the love language, we also have language of appreciation for our colleagues. All right, so let me start with the Competency Matrix. As a leader, one of the things you have to do is being able to identify what your people are really, really good at. You may have your team members doing a particular assignment, but the truth of the matter is that not all of them operate at the same level of competence. You know about the statement, putting square pegs in round holes? That risk exists in the corporate world, that you might end up sacking or firing a colleague because you felt he's not really good at his job. But what if you had actually identified exactly what he's good at, so that you could assign him that particular job? And then, trust me, you would have been shocked, probably, from what the colleague could be delivering. And then you would have realized that, oh, for all this while, he was actually doing something that he didn't have the competency to do, or he didn't really have the expertise to do. So as a leader, one of your things you need to do is make sure you know exactly what your staff are good at. Number two is that as a leader, you need to understand the appreciation language, or the language of appreciation of your staff. It's not everyone who wants to be publicly recognized. For some, once you do that, you break the confidence of the person. Some just want a secret note of appreciation to say thank you. Some want you to send an email to everyone so that they know that indeed and they are the people who did the job. And so it's important that as a leader, you identify what really motivates your staff from an appreciation perspective, so that you can apply that to your colleagues or the staff involved. This is very, very important. I have tried it. It works, and you'll be amazed the benefits you will derive from that. So if you're a leader and you're watching me, I'm sure you'll be asking myself, this guy probably is just talking theories, right? How can you identify the language of appreciation of your staff? And I must say that there are tools you could use. And the obvious one is ask the question. Ask your staff. You remember in one of our episodes, I spoke about setting a time, a session with your colleagues, and I called it a no-work meeting, the one-on-one no-work meeting. So in those meetings, you don't talk about work, but you talk about any other thing apart from deliverables. And in those meetings, you could actually find out what are the things that motivate the colleague. Remember some of the questions we discussed, even what were the things that motivated them to choose the company that, they are working with now. And what are their expectations? What do they look out for? What are the things that will motivate them? And nothing stops you from asking questions about what are the things that would motivate you, or how would you want me to appreciate you? It is a question, a legitimate question I believe you can ask. The second one is for you to ask, for you to observe. As a leader, you need to be able to observe your staff so that you can understand their appreciation language. And then the third one is that there are theoretical tools that you could use, and one of them is motivation by appreciation inventory. So it's a tool that you could use. It asks you a number of questions, or that could ask your staff a number of questions, and at the end of the day, it will throw out how they want to be appreciated. I believe that these two concepts will help you as a leader as you journey on your leadership career. If you found this episode interesting, I want you to share the link with a colleague. Help strengthen the weaker arm of a friend by sharing this link. I want you to like our page, and if you have any questions, feel free to send an email to thevalueoftheweakerarm@gmail.com, and then we would gladly respond. Alternatively, you may leave your comments in the comment section and we'll respond to you. If you haven't bought the book yet, my book, The Value of the Weaker Arm, and you want me to send one to you, send an email to The Value of the Weaker Arm and I'll personally deliver one to you. Alternatively, you may find a copy on Amazon. That is the e-version, that is the e-book, or the paperback, or the hardcover. If you want more insights into any of our episodes, hit our YouTube channel. Thank you.